Hello, Bridie Kelly here. How's everybody doing today? I hope you're all doing really well. I hope everything's going great. Here in Northwest Arkansas, I think we've been chemtrailed. Anyways, yesterday was a fairly blue sky, not a whole lot of chemtrailing I could see. However, there could have been some invisible chemtrailing going on. Anyways, what I want to do today is show everybody a very easy, inexpensive way to make a hand sanitizer. You know, there's a lot of talk of viruses and stuff right now, and it is, I think, March 7th, 2020. And I carry this everywhere with me. Goes truck driving with me. This is with me and my granddaughter. My granddaughter makes this, which she wants to start doing some videos too. I got asked to make some of this, so I thought I would share what I do with you guys. So let's just get with it. Who wants a long intro and a whole bunch of talking? So I use, an old bottle that I get. And this is my witch hazel. And you want to just put in maybe a teaspoon of witch hazel for a little bottle like that. You can also use regular rubbing alcohol, 50%, whatever, doesn't matter. I wouldn't do the wintergreen one though. And this witch hazel I have is the witch hazel extract. And it had, it does have alcohol. It's a small percentage of alcohol in this witch hazel. Now, why would witch hazel be good to use? I'm making one for somebody else. Why would witch hazel be good to use in a hand sanitizer? Well, one, witch hazel is good for your skin. It is naturally derived from plant, and it helps with tightening pores. It helps with scrapes, cuts, quick healing, inflammation, cleaning out dirt out of your pores. It even tightens the skin. It can help with puffiness under the eyes, but do not get it in your eyes. You will regret that. You will regret that. So next what I'll do is one of my favorite essential oils. And this is just the now product. Everybody's all uppity on these oils and what you can ingest, what you can't ingest. And I've been in this field for years. I worked at a local store in Springdale, Arkansas in my 20s. And that same thing was going on where everybody was arguing about what you can use, what you can't use. I'm using a now product. It's cheap. I think I paid like $4 or $5 for this. Now, lemongrass. Viruses. You want to have this in your hand sanitizer, okay? Lemongrass also will repel mosquitoes and other insects. So you have it in your sanitizer. You can make it all in one kind of deal here. You can help with cuts. You can help with scrapes, inflammation, skin. It's healthy for the skin. Kills viruses, kills bacteria. Not all, but a lot. It also repels insects and mosquitoes. And I live in the Ozark Mountains, and we have some big ones. So I'm going to do 7 drops. Because we're getting into warmer weather, I'm going to make this a little stronger. Lemongrass does have a pretty strong smell. So all winter I've been doing a lot of like lavender. I've done bergamot in my hand sanitizer. One of my favorites is a doTERRA product, and it's called Citrus Bliss. And I actually make that's my perfume. I do not wear perfumes. Let me get my bottle, guys. Hold on one second. Stand by. But here, this is my perfume. And it's Citrus Bliss with a little bit of lavender. And then I do add like a pinch of coconut oil. I think this one has olive oil. And on your olive oils, you really need to know that a lot of olive oils are fake. They like to cut corners because, it gets expensive. So you need to be up on that. There are, I hate saying Google it. My favorite search engine personally is Startpage. You're not watched as much, but honestly, we're watched. So there's no way around that. But just add a little bit of oil to it because you don't want it to put too much oil because it's going to go on your clothes and stuff. But it hydrates my hair. I add lavender, Citrus Bliss. You can do whatever you want. Play with it. Get yourself an amber bottle. That way, if it gets in the sunlight, it protects the oils. And that's my perfume. This one has a little bit of clove in it too. See, you can do whatever you want. Tea tree oil. Gotta have it. Repels lice. So it's great to have for your children. You can spray them like around a little bit, maybe in the morning with this too. This also kills bacterias. And I haven't found too many bugs that like tea tree oil either. So I'm just gonna put 4 drops of tea tree oil because these are small bottles. And you know, people get so serious about this that they make it complicated. Do not make it complicated, make it easy. Lavender, which wasn't really a big fan on lavender for a while, but man, the last couple of months, I've really gotten into lavender. I put it in my diffusers, it's in my hand sanitizer, sometimes it's in my perfumes. It's just beautiful, relaxing. I love to smell it when I'm out driving. So I'm gonna do 7 drops of lavender. Forgot something. Get my real olive oil. And it just acts as a little bit of a carrier oil in case anybody's a little sensitive to the essentials. So just a little bit. That might have been a little too much. There you go. I mean, like a couple of drops, really. And distilled water. You don't want fluorinated chlorine waters in your hand sanitizers because you want health. Don't cut corners on stuff for your health, guys. And remember this. Hold on, I probably should be talking while I'm pouring. But remember this too. People want to transition into healthier ways of living, right? We talk about it's expensive. Talk about, well, I'll do this, but I can't afford to do that. Well, guess what? Cutting some of those corners, you're not going to benefit from the changing, the transitioning into doing something that's going to better your health. So you need to make sure you get the good olive oil. Look it up. You need to make sure that you do your distilled or filtered water, and make sure that the filters you're using for your water, they actually get chlorine out. I mean, fluoride out. Yeah, fluoride, because a lot of people, I put up a post on Facebook last week about shower heads and, what are folks using? And a lot of people couldn't tell me if it gets fluoride out. You need to know. You need to get the fluoride out. So that is an easy hand sanitizer. You heard of all the things that it can benefit you from. You could be actually protecting cuts and scrapes on your hands just by putting a couple of sprays in your hands and doing that. Very simple, very inexpensive, easy to do with your children. Teach your kids how to do this stuff, guys, because they're going to need to know stuff. Me and my granddaughter will be doing some videos and showing you guys how to grow veggies from your scraps. Right now, I'll show you guys. Right now I'm working on, I've got 3 heads of romaine, I've got some green onion and celery. And I'm going to be posting pictures and videos of how that goes. And, we got to be more self-sufficient. Our world has taught us how to depend on technologies and stuff. And I'm not totally against technology. However, when people are so into their phones and so into technology that they can't even have a conversation, and I got to tell you, some of these generations that are younger than me, they're hateful. And technology has a lot to do with that. So as parents and grandparents, we really need to take more responsibility and teach our children the right way. If you live in an apartment, you can do what I'm doing. I don't live in an apartment. I live in Arkansas in a house, but I'm also going to be doing buckets and putting them on my porch, try to keep the chemtrails off of it as much as possible. And I'm going to do me a vertical garden. I will be doing videos on that as well. I did that a couple of years ago and it turned out fantastic. I didn't even have to go shopping very much because I was detoxing then, and I do prefer living mostly raw vegan anyway, so it worked for me. But that's it. Short video. If you all need to get a hold of me, I still don't have a website because I've been working a lot, but I'm going to see if I can get somebody to help me with that. And if you know somebody that would want to help me with the website, please have them contact me. You can get a hold of me at bridieWellness@gmail.com. I'm on Facebook, Bridie's Detox and Wellness. I'm going to be working on an Instagram, and obviously you can comment here on YouTube. And I want you guys to have a beautiful day and love yourselves, because We're living in very interesting times, which I will be doing some more videos on that. And we need to love ourselves because we're taught so much to self-hate, and all the stuff that's going on on our planet is our fault. These CO2 bullshit lies. So love yourself, love your families. Let's get off the phones. Let's talk. Let's be happy. And I wish you all the best. You guys have a great day. Thank you.